We're live this evening from SABINA Park. You join us for this 10-over match between Australia and West Indies. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out. Looking like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Nice shot off the front foot. First ball of the innings and off the mark.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well, and the hands even better.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Simmons comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the university end. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yep. Good bit of timing there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Stark is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Waiting.
Immaculate timing there.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back and then push on.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Wait there.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Pooran takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. West Indies are 2 for 28. Start from the university end.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep. Keeper's in.
Edged it. Big appeal. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned. That's out. Caught. Clear edge. And the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision. Thick edge. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
A fine display of wrist and forearm working together to pull this away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Ah, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Chance! Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keep it down.
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Zampa coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Pollard has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Good shot, a beauty.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust. Waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Misses everything.
Great ball.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Great shot, great timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
11 runs added there. West Indies are 3 for 85. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Waiting.
Timed that brilliantly.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Massive edge.
Good return, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Times it nicely.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary. And as it turns out, pretty costly.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Big edge.
Pollard shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Wait on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the at it, got nothing on the ball.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that, that's ridiculous.
Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Judging by shots like that, they're looking pretty keen to get their 100. A massive blow.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
And the innings comes to an end. Australia will need 161 runs. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start. but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Yes!
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yes! That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Doesn't beat the infield.
The bat was very late coming down on that.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait. Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs
ball.
possible.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Cottrell, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Beaten on the drive.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Nice bowling.
Cottrell with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wait.
Perfectly timed.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Keep it in.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait.
Caught, and that's stopped.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Down the wicket, misses.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Stumping. Oh!
Bowling.
Came down at them, threw their hands at it in the last minute. It's a wonder they weren't stumped.
Gone! Played all around it.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yep.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Smith shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Marsh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Right there.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Cottrell ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty. A couple on offer here.
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Ooh. Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Marsh gets off the mark.
Ooh. Yep.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Bowlers!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 47. Bravo, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
Thick edge.
How is he?
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Wade won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes.
Huge edge.
Keepers!
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Wait.
Out! Caught!
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Judged the length absolutely beautifully. Footwork was immaculate, but it was the hands that got that to the fence.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler, bowler!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yes.
Massive edge.
Ball.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good, Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Bravo from the university end.
Yes.
Drives and misses everything.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Bravo will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Brilliant diving stop.
Just the sort of delivery you want as a follow-up to a no ball.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
We've all been there. Nothing seems to be going right. All you can do is get your head down and remember the basics.
Yep.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nicely played.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That one does the trick. Big in-swinger, and they can't keep it out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Wide.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yeah.
Time that brilliantly.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Big edge.
Wade shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Holder shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Stark takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
End of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've ever seen. Time to refocus and get back to basics.
Right.
Well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
What a beauty. It's the in-swinging Yorker, the bat can't stop it, and the stumps are gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Nicked it. Big shout. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Good bit of timing there.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Right. Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4. That's a fantastic win, maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.